And one of the radical ideas that emerged, certainly by the end of the 19th century, is the idea that Ukrainians are not Poles, they're not Russians, that essentially Ukrainians are Ukrainians. For most people who were Ukrainian speaking at this time, at the end of the 19th century, this was a radical concept. This poor kind of group is very, very different, and most importantly, that this group deserves to have its own independent state. Of course, this idea that Ukrainians should have their own independent state, which was developed by various political parties within the Russian Empire, by the Revolutionary Ukrainian Party in the Ukrainian provinces, and then in Austro-Hungary as well. This idea becomes very dangerous because, of course, this idea means that the making of Ukraine means the unmaking of the Russian Empire as well as the Austro-Hungarian Empire. So how did an independent Ukraine emerge over the course of the 20th century? It emerged, I would argue, because of these unprecedented levels of violence that were applied in these Ukrainian-speaking provinces in the First World War, and in the violent conflicts afterwards. These unprecedented levels of violence occurred because of major disruptive events. And of course, wars are major disruptive events. The First World War was a major disruptive event. The Holodomor, or the war against Ukrainian peasants, is also a major disruptive event, as well as the Second World War as kind of the third major disruptive event.